What can you find when you climb on your quad at a Utah State Park and head out of the parking lot? More than you could possibly imagine, and we're showing you barely a glimpse today on At Your Leisure. I'm Rhea Rossi Booth.
And I'm Chad Booth. From there, we'll catch up with Stephen Heumann as he follows one family that shows you don't have to go far from home to find adventure.
Lastly, Reagan Ledbetter will show you some alternatives to one classic camping staple.
Own the outdoors right now with AYL. Faster!
Woo, you want me to go faster? I better not, I might scare you. Hello everybody, we are out ATVing in this beautiful area which isn't unique at all. We are on the Max Reid Trail right across the street from the Fremont Indian State Park, and we're here with our good friends and we're just having fun.
That's true. Now I would like to point out that what we were talking about, this not being unique in Utah, we are at Fremont Indian State Park. It is one of 18 parks where you can ride right from the state park out onto a trail system, which is why Utah's become known as the ATV capital of the world, because there are so many hundreds, literally thousands of miles connected to places like the state parks where you can take off and ride. In fact, let's find out a little bit more about it.
There's 43 state parks. Now those 43, 18 of them offer off-highway vehicle access. And when I say access, that means you can camp in any one of those 18 particular state parks and then ride right from that facility. For example, today we're here at Fremont. It's one of those parks that offers OHV or ATV riding experiences right out of the park. So if you're looking for a family destination, this is one of those 18 areas that we would encourage those families to come and visit.
Fremont Indian State Park came about because of the construction of I-70. During that, they found Indian artifacts in this area, an Indian village consisting of over 60 pit houses. We allow ATVs in and out of our park in all different aspects. We have the trailhead where we're currently standing is the Max Reid Trailhead. It's right off the Paiute ATV Trail, which is a great trail to take your family up and ride. We offer ATV access to the museum and to the campgrounds. While you're here at Fremont Indian State Park, we'd highly encourage you to go in and visit the museum. There's tons of artifacts that you'll see, and there's a lot of rock art on the rock faces right here behind us. If you take the opportunity to hike the trails, you'll be able to see the rock art that was left by the Native Americans. We'd like to invite everybody to come out and do that and bring their family along. We got some great camping opportunities here at Fremont Indian State Park, but the invitation would be to come and see that. It's a great opportunity. Spend the day or the weekend here. It's more than just a day visit.
You look at the access that we've been able to create and generate in working with our federal land managing agencies and also the counties to make those community-to-community connectors. And also you can ride from high ponderosa pine areas to low-lying desert areas. And so you're going to experience all sorts of different type of trail opportunities that exist coming out of those 18 state parks that are OHV user friendly.
Oh, wow. Well, that was a little Tucker moment there, a little Tucker moment. You know, Rhea, I got to tell you something. This actually...
You're telling the entire world right now.
Oh, that's all right, they can hear too. You know, this is a kind of a special trail for me. And the reason it's special is that our very, very, very first episode of the Utah Trail, which is the precursor to At Your Leisure, we shot our travel adventure on this trail. I shot the story. And you know who was along with us?
Who?
Max Reid, the guy the trail is named after.
So this was your very first travel adventure?
Our very first travel adventure took place on this trail, and here we are again. Isn't that something?
History repeats itself.
You can say that again.
All right, well now we're going to go to today's travel adventure. And Steve Heumann is going to take us to one right in your own backyard.
Thanks guys, I'm Stephen Heumann, and right now I am outside of Heber, Utah, right off of Highway 40, and I'm in the beautiful hills above Cascade Springs. This is a trail that is definitely worth exploring. We're going to take you out today. I'm here with the Hicken family from Plaza Power Sports. You guys ready to go? Yeah! All right, let's hit the trail.
There's something about being home with loved ones close and familiar trappings that lets us be more ourselves than anywhere else. We can be comfortable in our own space without second-guessing every decision. Sometimes that experience can extend to the trail as well, particularly when it's one we're familiar with, and even more so when it's on the doorstep of our own community. For the Hicken family of Heber, Utah, that is exactly what they are finding today as they set out into the familiar for some family bonding time.
Well, everybody's kind of partial to their home area, but I don't know that there's a lot of prettier views than you'll get up here. You've got views of the Heber Valley, you've got views of Deer Creek Reservoir, and you got Mount Timp here on the backside, which is the pretty side of Timpanogos. So but there's some pretty spectacular views up here.
Brandon Hicken knows the views and trails and the hills surrounding Heber quite well. As general manager of Plaza Power Sports on Main Street, he has the opportunity to take customers up here to test out new ATVs and side-by-sides. Today he's traded customers for wife and kids, which turns something that is often a business venture into something far more intimate. This is their playground, and they've come to appreciate every turn in the trail, and there are plenty of them. Routes go over ridgelines and down into rocky gullies that force you to shift your weight and grit your teeth as your machine rocks from side to side. The system is extensive, linking from the south side of Heber next to Soldier Hollow all the way north to Wasatch Mountain State Park. Side trails take you into deep forested areas and meadows that offer chances to see wildlife in all its glory. There's almost no end to the family adventure that is just a throttle twist away.
It's a real nice trail system because there's easy access from the Heber Valley, some real good variety of terrain. You've got some gravel roads that people take every day in cars and vans and whatever, and yet you've got some pretty aggressive terrain for taking the side-by-sides, the Wildcat out, and there's a lot of fantastic single track up here too.
I actually describe it to a lot of customers and tell them to come out because it's a lot of, there's a variety of trails, so it depends. You can find anything you're looking for. You can find like fun, I call them roller coaster trails.
It's just really fun and I like hanging out with my family.
And that is the dream phrase every parent wants to hear. As children grow, it becomes harder and harder to keep their interest, and slowly those parent-child relationships become more distant. The Hickens seem to have found the antidote to that age-old problem, and it all starts at a trailhead not far from their home.
They're in their seatbelts and they have to be with us, and they enjoy it, I guess, is the most important thing.
That's been one of my favorite things about having the Wildcat 4X is that now, instead of all of us having to be on different vehicles or in different machines, we load 4 of us up, we hop in it, and we can just drive. And so much of what is fun up here is just the drive of getting to these different views and being able to experience it together and really spend some good quality family time together that is a lot of fun.
I like when we're going really fast. All the wind blowing, and it's so cool, and all the jumps and bumps.
For many people, home is a single location. For others, it's anywhere you're smiling with the people you love most. If that's the case, then today the Hickens have found home in the hills of the Heber Valley alongside their children.
It's just a good quality time with kids and a good way to force them to be with us.
To have the kids excited about going out. We've got 2 teenagers and Luke is 9, and they all get excited about going out in the Wildcat. And nowadays, there's only a handful of activities that you'll find that kids really get excited about doing with their parents, and this is one of them.
And isn't that the reason that we come out here to enjoy the outdoors? For views like that and time with our family. Well, if you want to come out here to the Cascade Springs area, it's really easy to find. Just head into Heber and talk to Brandon at Plaza Power Sports. He'll give you exact directions. It's really close to his shop, and you come out here and enjoy all the diversity that we've seen today. It's a great trail. Well, I'm Stephen Hewitt for At Your Leisure. We need to take a commercial break, but when we come back, we'll have this week's product review.
It's all new from the ground up. New rack system, new LED headlights, and taillights, new chassis, and new improved ergonomics. Introducing the all-new Arctic Cat ATVs. Filthy, clean, fun.
The State of Utah School and Institutional Trust Lands Administration. SITLA manages 3.5 million acres of Utah lands with the express purpose of furthering the education of Utah students while promoting local industry, oil and gas, even residential development, all at the same time. Through the careful use of trust lands, we distributed more than $22 million to Utah schools last year. The State of Utah School and Institutional Trust Lands Administration, building the state's permanent school fund.
Reece City is the only dealership I'll ever deal with. I know almost everybody that works here. When I walk in here, they know exactly who I am. They call me by my first name. They're just a group of fun people to work with. It's a good feeling to walk in a place that knows who you are. They do everything they can for you and takes care of you. They're just a fun group of people. Reece City is the only place you need to go to get an RV.
Welcome back to AYL. I'm Reagan Ledbetter, and we are having treats today. Ryan is here from Camp Chef. You're speaking my language, Ryan.
This is s'more stuff.
S'more stuff.
S'more stuff.
This is the coolest contraption you've ever seen, though. He hooks it up and turned it on. And I said, it's not that easy.
It's an easy campfire, and and you don't go away having that smoky smell. I don't have to haul wood everywhere. I can use it in my backyard.
I don't
or in
ever want a
campsite.
campfire again. I want this. Ryan is not doing traditional. Look, do you see we don't even have any like just regular chocolate up here? We've got some strawberries. We have your, what's this, Rye?
Peanut butter cups.
Oh, yeah. Okay, these are Ghirardelli, and there's caramel.
Caramel inside.
Inside?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're smart. And these mints. I've never done this before.
That's a little twist. That's a little bit different than your normal s'more.
Thinking outside the box here.
Yeah.
And then some Nutella, which I love it. You're roasting.
So you know how they do it in Sandlot. He always says when the mallow's flaming. You know,
oh,
and then
yeah,
he pulls it off.
That's what he does.
That's not my thing. I like it golden brown. If you like them burnt, some people like them burnt crispy, put it right in the flame. If you like it golden brown, hold it away from the flame a little bit.
I want to test it a little bit, you know.
We're getting a little color on these marshmallows.
Woo, I got close with that one.
So the roasting sticks come with the fire pit. It also comes with a carry bag. So that way you can throw it in the back of your side-by-side, in the back of your truck, or just keep it on your back patio, however you want to do it. I'm gonna go for the caramel.
You know what, Ryan?
But I'll let you do first choice.
I'm gonna go for all of it.
Oh,
how's that?
Go for it.
I'm gonna do everything.
Okay.
Okay? What if you went like that? What if you do that? We need one more graham cracker, but oh, just kidding.
This is the caramel.
Oh, that's the caramel. You gonna have that one?
Sure, I'll have the caramel.
What if I do the Reese's peanut butter cup with the double marshmallow? Should we do that?
Now these are s'mores by Camp Chef.
Oh my gosh, Ryan. Cheers.
Oh.
Ta-da. So if I want this grill, how do I get it?
So you can find all Camp Chef at Cabela's, Sportsman's Warehouse, most sporting goods stores in the state or across the nation. Or go to campchef.com and you'll be able to find more.
Ryan, this is so good. Can we high five with our little sticks?
That works for me.
Way to go.
Touche.
Best s'more I've ever had, ever. Good job. We'll be right back.
The farmer awakes as night releases its grip on darkness. This will always be home. As farmers, we understand that there is beauty in this solitude, and we also know that there is power in working together. The Utah Farm Bureau has always been there to fight for the needs of its members. To this day, Farm Bureau is still providing insurance to Utah's hardworking farm families, as well as your family. Utah Farm Bureau members also enjoy other benefits of membership, with discount programs on items ranging from vehicles and ATVs to health and wellness. The membership fees aren't big, but the results are. We've been around since 1916, and we're not leaving anytime soon. Utah Farm Bureau. We work for those who work to feed the world.
This is an all-new upgraded experience for first-time buyers on a budget. With big towing power, room for 3, and sporty good looks. Yamaha's all-new V1 series is packed with features and amenities not found on competing entry-level watercraft. A reliable Yamaha marine engine, roomy 3-up riding, built-in storage, a stable, fun hull design, and a fit and finish that looks like it costs a whole lot more.
Introducing the newest member of the Yamaha off-road family. It thrives in the most remote, rugged terrain. It never steps down from a challenge and travels long distances in search of adventure. The all-new Yamaha Wolverine. It's a whole new animal.
You know, I always heard the saying, they say it's lonely up on top, but there are all kinds of people here. Welcome back to At Your Leisure. We are riding the Max Reid Trail, and we've turned off at the saddle and come all the way up to a mountain peak here on the Paiute ATV Trail System. I can look this way and the valley's down towards Marysville. I look over here, I see the peaks that are right along over by Fillmore, Utah. I look this way, I can see the peaks that sit up behind Salina, and just over this way I can see Richfield and Salina in the valley. And there are all these trails that connect them all in between.
This is the best ATV trail I think I've ever been on.
And this is just the tip of the iceberg about what this trail system and the whole Richfield area is about. Let's kind of go look exploring.
Central Utah is quickly becoming known as Utah's trail country. Between the Paiute, Gooseberry, and the Great Western Trail Systems, there's almost 2,000 miles of road and trail that can be accessed with ATVs, UTVs, motorcycles. We really enjoy not only the proximity of the trail system, being able to just go right outside our front door, jump on an ATV and head out on the trail, but we also enjoy the fact that the majority of the trails here in Central Utah are intermediate in nature. They're very family friendly. You can go out with your family and not only enjoy a day of riding, but there's wildlife to see. You could stop at some of the lakes and go fishing. Just lots to see and do as you're out here. There's old mining history, ghost towns, those types of things. So it really is an opportunity to do more than just ride.
So we're standing in front of the Silver King mine, and this is the old mine entrance. This is where all the little miners had to come down here, and they stayed down here all day.
For safety reasons, they have now closed it in, but it basically looks like it went right around here, and the ore cars went right down into the mountain.
And you know what? We're not the only outdoor adventure show that's up here. Adam Eagle's up here, and I think Chad's just about ready to photobomb him.
It's great terrain. Hey, will you get out of my shot? Chad Booth is lost up here. We are at the Kimberly Lodge, and this used to be at one point a 3-story lodge.
Well, it was an awful lot of fun riding, and you can see you get up here to this beautiful prize on top of the mountain.
Yeah, that's true. We can see if we're on this peak. If we're on that peak, we couldn't see because we'd be in the fog. It reminds me of the scene from Paint Your Wagon where the clouds are rolling across the hilltops and the bar owner singing Mariah.
Yes, and you sing that song really well.
But I'm not going to here.
You do it in the shower all the time.
And these folks aren't standing in the shower with me, so it's not going to happen.
And thankfully. Let's go to Reece Stein.
All right, well, we're off to our trailhead adventure. Reece always makes his way out of the fog and makes adventure crystal clear. And he's done it again this week with an exciting adventure from the trailhead.
And we have to thank Rocky Mountain ATV MC for this great story.
I'm Reece Stein, at your leisure, on a fly fishing stream in northern Utah that doesn't have any trout, but the fishing's still pretty fast. Look at that. Beautiful. Beautiful.
Nice out, Girl Scout. Woo! We can go home now.
No, we can't. We're just getting started. Longtime fly fisherman Dave Kerneal is sharing a personal favorite, the Bear River near Riverside in Box Elder County.
When I originally moved up here, I knew of the Bear River and thought it was, mostly a slower moving river. But when I found this spot, I just loved it because it reminded me of the trout habitats that I was used to fishing, and you get the pretty views and you get to catch different varieties of fish.
It may look like a pristine mountain trout stream, but the Bear wanders through fertile farmland. Too slow, too hot for trout, but it's perfect for warm water fish.
Today we caught smallmouth bass, green sunfish, catfish, and walleye.
The Bear River is also loaded with bluegill, largemouth bass, and of course big carp.
I like the fishing for the bass because of the power that they have. Even a small fish has so much power. They're a lot of fun to catch on the fly rod for that reason. They're real aggressive. I really like how they are acrobatic as well. You get some and they really hit the top of the water.
2 at a time, baby.
Both smallies?
Yep, they're both smallies.
Smallmouth bass are the hot item here, likely escapees from Cutler Reservoir upstream. There are lots, in all sizes, easy to catch on flies.
I use what's called a hangover bug. I can show it to you. Basically, it's a glimmer leech with some rubber hackle to it. And then my second fly is called the damsel fly. It's a damsel fly nymph.
And they both work pretty good?
Yes.
Dave puts everything back.
Oh, it's a lot of fun. The warm water fish, you can get a lot of different species and you can get a lot of good action. The fight's a lot, really nice.
Even the little fish, like this green sunfish, are something special. That turquoise on his head.
Looks like a tropical fish.
Fishing with his girlfriend, Elidia Kerneal, Kelton Colton trades his fly rod for spinning gear.
Actually, I just grew up right over there.
Oh, right.
Yeah, right up on the mountain, about a quarter-mile away from here.
So you know this river?
Yeah, I've been fishing here since I was about 3 years old.
After all that time, you'd think Kelton would remember to bring a net. He does manage to land the biggie of the day, a nice channel cat.
We've done really good down here this year. Really, really good.
Well, you wouldn't think, the Bear River here in the middle of Box Elder County is being a warm water fishery.
In my opinion, it's one of the best places to fish in northern Utah. This spot right here, northern Utah.
That is if you don't want trout, but just about anything else might grab your fly here. Reece Stein at your leisure on the Bear River.
Tucked away just outside of Cedar City, Utah, are two of southern Utah's best-kept secrets, Canaraville Falls and Kolob Canyons. The rare scenic views create beautiful backdrops to capture the perfect selfie. Get your selfie to Canaraville Falls or Kolob Canyons and get in on one of Utah's best-kept secrets. Go to visitcedarcity.com and access your adventure.
America's most innovative off-road vehicles are all on sale during the Polaris Factory Authorized Clearance. Get our biggest rebate ever on Razor XP 1000. Save $1,000 on remaining 2015s while they last. Get our lowest price ever on Ace 4x4. This all-new off-road experience is just $64.99 after rebate. Get the year's best deals during the Polaris Factory Authorized Clearance.
Find first-rate year-round recreation at Rockport Reservoir, this week's featured Utah State Park. This northern Utah destination is a recreation hotspot during the summer with fishing, boating, and water skiing. Tent or RV camp in one of 5 developed and primitive campgrounds. During the winter, you can ice fish and access nearby snowmobile trails. Many wildlife species call Rockport home. They include mule deer, chipmunks, jackrabbits, cottontails, yellow-belly marmots, and Uinta ground squirrels. Enjoy full RV hookups, dump station, dry storage, a full concessionaire, and hot showers for campers using the beautiful area for vacations. Rockport is located right off Interstate 80 on Utah Highway 32. Utah State Parks, adventures for everyone.
Welcome back to At Your Leisure, everybody. This has been an amazing day on our ATV. We're up here fortifying ourselves with snacks and Oreos, and it all tastes so much better at this beautiful top of the...
Just for the record, Kevin Arrington did bring carrots, so there is at least a little healthy food in here, but the rest of it's just all comfort, 100%.
Yep, just like our calendar events that we're going to talk about. It's all going to be good.
That's right. Actually, food is the subject because it's Melon Days. It's coming right up in Green River. What a great place to take your family and just have fun, because they serve free melon all day long. Now, the secret is if they give away free melon all you can eat, you'll be so addicted to it you want to buy some and take it home, because it's vine ripened stuff. They got craft food, craft fairs. Go down and camp the weekend at Utah State Park, at the Green River State Park, right along the shores of the river, and have a blast.
And bring your golf clubs.
Bring your golf clubs and get in the parade, because we did. It was so much fun.
It's a really fun time. That's September 18th and 19th in Green River.
Now, a little bit closer to home, people are always saying, oh, well, we never get caught anywhere other than just, you know, in downtown with our AYL stickers. Not true. Darren Kinder was just down the hill from here in Richfield, and he walked in on some guy with his AYL sticker. So you can be anywhere in the state, anywhere in the country, and you can win.
Well, we're down here in Richfield, and we ran into Mike, and he's out here in Jorgensen, and guess what? He's got his AYL sticker. And what is it, Mike? You have it on every vehicle you own?
I got it. I had it on my motorhome that I just traded in. I got it on my fifth wheel. I've got it on my boat. I've got it on my ATV, and I've got it on my truck, and I got it on my Jeep.
And that's why you're our winner this week.
All right.
That's awesome. Well, guess what? Because of that, you won 4 free tickets to Fast Kart. It's a great time. Bring your family and go out there and do some racing.
Awesome. I've been to Fast Kart. I love that place.
Great.
Well, congratulations to our sticker winner. Fast Karts is always so much fun. And you know, the whole family just has a kick out there.
That's true. A lot of fun. Well, there's a lot of fun ahead for us too right now, because we're going to give you a peek at all the adventure we're going to find next week on At Your Leisure. Check this out.
AYL has adventures every week, and in 7 days, we'll take you to an alpine lake that offers off-roading that will take you to the heights. Jason and Jennifer Taylor will have all the info. From there, we'll hit the desert at a triathlon that pushes athletes to the limit in one of the most iconic landscapes on Earth. Own the outdoors every week with At Your Leisure.
Well, everybody, it's been a great show, and we've had so much fun today. And I'd really like to thank State Parks, who was with us today, and Kevin Arrington from the wonderful County of Sevier, tourism director and economic developer over there, right? Yep, and these guys over here.
From the other show.
From that other show.
It was a lot of fun, though.
It was.
So
We've had a great time today. So remember that you need to get outdoors and create your own adventures at your leisure. We'll see you next time.
When we come back, we'll have more product reviews. That I blew that on the end.
Totally.
And Steve's gonna, oh my God, I can't do it. I know, I'm like, I don't know what is going on.
Hey guys, if you liked that video, you're gonna wanna watch all of our other AYL videos. You're gonna wanna like it, you're gonna wanna share it, and you're gonna wanna subscribe, right? See all the buttons right here? This is what you're gonna wanna do, right? Click on them, because we have some really cool videos, all kinds of behind the scenes stuff, bloopers of Alicia crashing and stuff.
Why are you gonna sell me out like that, Steven?
So you wanna click all of these things and subscribe to our channel, because At Your Leisure is awesome, and we'll see you here for more videos.